Excellent. Dee Kafari, thank you for joining us. How are things on Aviva?
Things are wonderful today because the sun is shining and it's warm and I'm not being hosed constantly in the face by water. So I'm a very happy bunny and I'm about to shed some layers, so that's very exciting.
That's excellent news. Dee, just describe the last few days, because we haven't spoken to you for a few days.
I know, you called at the most inopportune moment. Basically, since we left the Azores, we had a big lightning squall, loads of wind, and then it shifted direction, and from then we've been reaching, and now it's just gone behind us, so similar to the rest of the pack now. And so we're hanging in there as we're all converging in this kind of meeting zone that we arranged, and enjoying going around the edge of a high pressure rather than dealing with the depression. So we've got blue sky, fluffy white clouds, and about 20 knots, and the boat's going like a dream now, so it's time to kind of get those niggly jobs that were problems in the bad weather, get them sorted out one by one.
Just tell us a little bit, Dee, your routing through the Azores was quite interesting.
Yeah, well, we thought we'd, leave our options open, maybe see Bilou on the way, but wanted a bit of scenery to look at on the way, make it interesting. We hadn't really seen much for a few days.
Meantime, you're saying little jobs, anything important?
We've got some chase on some lines that we're having to deal with. Our wind instruments aren't the best, but I think that's a common occurrence with all the bumping around that these boats have been doing. A few niggles here and there, problems with the generator, so I'm having to charge with the engine, which is a bit slow and laborious, especially now the temperatures are rising. But nothing we can't handle, nothing that's going to stop us getting to Costa Rica if we have our say.
That's good news, Dee. How do you feel about your position in the fleet and your position weather-wise?
Sorry, what was that again?
I was just asking how you feel about your positioning in the fleet at the moment, what your options are looking ahead.
Well, we're all on a bit of a conveyor belt now. It's quite funny the way we've all converged. No matter what route everyone took originally, we're all here hanging out in the same place. And the weather's quite obvious, so it's going to be very obvious to know where everyone's going for the next few days. So we've really just got to hang in there on boat speed and try and claw back to miles, because we started so well. Let a lot of miles go in the bad weather, so now we're back and fighting fit, we hope.
In terms of boat speed, you feel like you're competitive now?
We can be now, yeah. We kind of did some jobs this morning, which meant that we were slow changing up the gears, but now we're full main, big coast sail downwind, and the boat's coming along at pretty good boat speed. I'll tell you what our boat speed is, but the instruments aren't working at the moment, so we're kind of guessing, and it feels good. And
how is your co-skipper?
He's loving it. He's loving it now. He's not going to tell me bad news every day of more miserable weather, but we're both enjoying the warmth of the sunshine. And the boat going fast now. He's just looked at the last position report because he was down below, and he said that our boat speed's on the money. So we just wanted Factor Breeze to stay with us and not with anybody else.
Good news, Dee. A word about Alex Thompson, who seems to have sustained a little bit of damage. How do you feel about that?
Well, we've only just heard. We were just asking our shore team for advice on how to fix something, and they let us know why his boat speed was so low. And we wondered what had happened, so fingers crossed that he can kind of get to the bottom of it and sort something out, because he's in a difficult place, kind of nowhere. So my fingers are crossed, and it just makes you realise that anything can happen any time, of course, and it's like, oh no, please don't let any more happen bad to people.
Okay, Dee, well, as ever, a pleasure to speak with you, and hopefully catch up again with you on Aviva.